Yeah, we want to preview it. Wow, that was fast.
It is.
That's YouTube up and running.
That's strangely quick.
That was way too quick. I think.
Don't trust it.
Damn, that was fast. That was ridiculously fast.
I'm very confused.
I think I know why it was ridiculously fast though. Because I changed how it does that. And I've just realised that I think the audio is really quiet. The background. Hi, hi Archmage. Hi Archmage. Right, 1 second Archmage, because I actually have to change the audio slightly.
You're gonna do
because the audio is like really quiet, and I know why it's really quiet. So we're gonna do that. So you get to look at my lovely, lovely screen. All right, that should help. There you go. You know what that difference is?
What?
1.5 decibels.
Is that all?
That is it. And you know why I have to turn it down on the gameplay audio? I have to turn it down so low.
Because Shepard's really loud?
No, because Utari's really loud.
Yes.
He is. He's really loud. That's Utari Onzo on the D&D stream on a Wednesday. He has. I think it's just the way he talks naturally, and his microphone. He has it on so loud. I have to turn him down on Discord and then turn down everything else. So it's because otherwise it redlines and just clips him off constantly.
We do not want to Stinia redlining.
No, we do not want the Stinia redlining.
That was Italian. Babe.
That was Italian.
That wasn't.
That wasn't.
That wasn't the planes.
That wasn't. That was not the planes. It wasn't.
Centurion speaking indoors.
Hello.
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 Right. Last week, I didn't finish the Final Fantasy VII stream. We only did like 2 hours.
Yes.
And that was because my back was blowing out.
Yes. Would you like to tell them how your back's feeling now?
I'm about the same. Well, not that bad actually, because
No.
I couldn't actually physically walk to bed by the end of the night, could I?
No.
No, I actually had to crawl on all fours to get to bed. And even then, I crawled on all fours back out of the bedroom and onto the sofa, because I'd found a comfortable position later on that night on the sofa, hadn't I?
Yes. You needed to try and get some sleep.
As it turned out, I didn't get any sleep.
No, but you've been sleeping.
I have.
Not great.
Not great, but I'm okay. I'm dosed up on painkillers at the moment, so we're okay for the time being.
Yeah. We might have to get you some slightly more addictive ones over the weekend.
Not addictive, powerful. We don't go addictive here.
Coldemore can be addictive.
Yes, it can be addictive. We don't say it's addictive though. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of pain.
Oh, the robot's sad. You're in pain.
The robot. I do appreciate the robot being sad, despite the fact he has no concept of pain. He's a robot.
It's true. I just heard an ice cream van.
You did just hear an ice cream van.
Really did.
We're gonna have to send you down for ice cream.
I don't know where it goes. I mean, if I knew where it went, if I knew where the ice cream man stopped, I would happily go and get us a couple of 99s.
But I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Right. Second point. The blue screen problems we've been having.
Have been multiple.
There have been multiple. You haven't seen them offline, obviously. Well, I think I've narrowed it down. I have a RAM chip problem.
Yes.
We did a massive check. It took us 6 hours of testing last night.
We didn't watch it do the testing.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Angel.
Lots of Angel. We found out that Angel is on Amazon Prime.
For free.
For free, all 5 seasons. So we're working our way through them. I've been binge watching. So we did a massive check on the system last night. It took us 6 hours. And we found many errors. Unfortunately, the test that I have doesn't tell you which chip it's checking. It just says, yeah, you got loads of errors. Deal with it.
Yay.
So we've got 2 new RAM chips coming in. Should be here tomorrow. And then After that, I will be doing a lot of testing to find the chips that aren't broken. It's probably 1 or 2 sectors on one of the chips that's causing the problem, and because it's random access memory, the computer puts stuff into these different sectors and says, right, you hold that, you hold that, you hold that, you hold that, and then when it goes back to find it, it can't find it because the sector is damaged or corrupted or something, and then the system shuts down.
Yep.
Because it doesn't know what's wrong. It doesn't know why it can't remember it or find it or whatever. And that's where you get your blue screen from. And we know it's that because we've checked everything else. Everything else is absolutely fine. All the drivers are up to date. We've done multiple bits and pieces all over the place. And the only thing that's common to all of them is the fact it's a different problem each time.
Yeah.
So by it being different, it means it's not picking up the correct details.
Yeah.
So it's probably just one chip, but we're going to have to do some further testing on probably Sunday morning.
Yeah, because you've got the new stream on
Tomorrow
Saturday.
night. And I don't know if I'll have time. It depends on whether the chips get here early enough.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime delivery. I ordered them yesterday, but they said they need to arrive Saturday. Fine. But it's Saturday by 9 PM, so...
Could be any time. Hoping it's like lunchtime type thing.
I do too. At least they're coming here. I'm glad we didn't do it off at drop-off point.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't get that.
So it's a case of get that sorted and we're done. But anyway, that's enough about that.
Indeed. Shall I tell you what everybody's been saying?
Yes, tell us what everybody's been saying, because Centurion is basically taking over Twitter. Not Twitter, Twitch.
So Centurion is a Medibot at the moment.
That's a good question. Is Centurion a mod?
On Twitch? No.
On Twitch.
No, it's not.
We're going to have to change that. Unfortunately, it's you on that side at the moment. So I can't change it.
No, you'll have to do it after the stream, babe.
Yeah. Oh, you're a moderator.
I'm a moderator. JP's a moderator. But you haven't updated Centurion yet.
I think we should send Centurion a friend request to Red Moogle. So you can be his friend.
I think he's already my friend.
Not on Twitch.
I think just in real life.
There you go. You've got a friend request going to Red Moogle.
I think I just prefer to be friends in real life.
There you go. See, he's even saying not on Twitch. Angel, that takes me back. It takes everyone back. 15 years ago it finished.
Don't say things like that.
20 years ago it started.
That makes me sad.
Amy Acker is still smoking hot.
I don't think she's ever going to stop being smoking.
It's really annoying.
She doesn't age.
She doesn't. She's like Spike. James Masters does not age. There's certain people who are famous who never age. Joe Kukin is one of those as well. If you don't know who that is, you are not a CNC fan.
No, you should just not be there.
I don't know where it goes. Comment, my thought was to use ice cream as a ice pack on Bible's back. Oh, that was a brilliant idea. We need ice cream. I'm binge watching Lucifer on Netflix, and after that I'll binge watch Gotham. See, Lucifer's good, but there's certain episodes I just go, ugh, come on.
There's a handsome gentleman.
Oh, he is. He totally is. And they did a great job by bringing Tom Welling in for, I think it was season 3. I won't tell you who he plays because you haven't seen him.
I have not. Is he an angel?
No.
Righty ho. Is he a demon?
No.
Is he something else?
He is immortal.
Is he Superman?
No, because Superman is not immortal. He just ages slowly. Right. So, we're going to...
Adrian Paul in Highlander hasn't aged a day.
I know, it's disgraceful. I don't swear on these live streams, but when it comes to like people like Adrian Paul who just don't seem to age, I have only one word for them: bastards. Yeah, you don't seem to age either, I know, but I'm in love with you, so I can't really be angry with you. Seriously. I am like 39, okay? This one here, 35?
35.
35. Still gets ID'd. Still gets ID'd for alcohol, cigarette, doesn't matter what she's buying. Have you got any ID, love? Her freaking face lights up like a lighthouse in a foggy night. Ding!
The older I get, the more I just don't mind
She's a
it.
pixie. She's a pixie. She never bloody ages. Me? Grey hair. Look at it. It's everywhere. That's
You're so
stress.
handsome.
It's stress though, isn't it? It's my back.
Oh, Keanu Reeves is another good one.
Oh yeah, I know, but you can't be angry with Keanu.
You can't.
You really can't. I've tried. It's not possible.
Babe, can we go and see Bill and Ted 3?
That's not even a question.
Good. As long as it's not a question. As long as it's not a question.
We're going to see it whether you like it or not. I don't care whether you want to. You're going. It's like going to see John Wick 3.
Oh, that was so good.
It really was.
That's the second week we've talked about John Wick.
Yeah, we really should stop talking about John Wick 3. Don't crash.
Hello.
Don't.
Oh, that's Origin. That's not computer.
That's Origin. That's not computer.
The BZ. I want to watch Lucifer, but they only got season 4, and I haven't seen season 1 to 3 yet.
On Netflix. Yes, it is.
Depends how it is.
Ah, good point. Good point. Good point. I completely forget that sometimes it's other countries that don't have the wonderfulness that is us. Yeah, I'd like to point out that YouTube is not as far behind Twitch as it normally is.
What did you do to adjust it?
What I did was I put it to the
Apart from
events.
voodoo.
No, I didn't do voodoo. I set it to the events, so it was streaming to the events instead of streaming to the live now.
Oh, okay.
So I changed the system slightly, and it seems to be just accepting it and going, yeah, okay.
Hayden, morning all. Talking about Netflix shows I see. Stayed up until 4 a.m. last night watching Lost in Space, and I do suggest watching it.
Lost in Space! Right, is that the series or the film?
Because the film's terrible.
The film is not good. It's not terrible. But the series, I got so angry with.
They changed a lot of things, didn't
They completely... I know what they were trying to do. And I get it. But they changed the characters far too much. Like, ridiculously. Making Parker Posey Dr. Smith, brilliant. Because she plays a brilliant baddie. I loved her. She was... You could see the wheels turning in her head, how she could turn this situation to her advantage. And making her that she wasn't a doctor. She was just a criminal playing a doctor. Meant she got put into certain situations and things like that. That, oh my god, how's she going to get out of this now? Brilliantly done. I loved it. But they changed the father. Instead of making him a genius doctor, they made him a military guy who basically abandoned his family because of service and whatnot. So made him a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
They made Mama. From the very beginning of the series, cold-hearted biatch.
Yes.
He was the problem with the entire family. He was the reason, completely avoiding the fact that she was consumed by her work.
Neither were great.
Neither were great. Then you had Major West. He's meant to be a major. He's meant to be the military one.
Yeah.
No. He's basically Rimmer out of Red Dwarf. He's a technician. Inept, can't talk to women.
Did they need to get their geek quota in?
It's just like you completely butchered it just to make it fit modern day, which is what people didn't like about it when they did the film.
Yeah.
But when you get to the point of like everything that's happening with the planet and everything, brilliant. When you get towards the end and they actually start becoming the characters they're supposed to be, brilliant. Loved it. You don't butcher something that was so beloved just to make it fit contemporary politics.
No. Except if it's Parker Posey being a doctor.
Oh yeah. There's certain things you can change, obviously. I mean, I'm not going to ever think Gary Oldman doesn't make a great Dr. Smith. Because he does. He makes that film watchable.
Gary Oldman makes a great anything.
Yeah, Gary Oldman is always a win. But Parker Posey, I love her as an actress. She's so underrated. Right, we'll go with Garrus.
The BC.
Yes.
You asked her age. You never ask a woman her age. To be fair, you should know it.
I should, but we've been together so long that we've had so many birthdays. I just don't.
Ian, Moogle doesn't seem to age. Careful, that's a classic sign of possible monsterism. If she can breathe fire from her nose, seriously rethink your relationship. I breathe fire from somewhere else.
Am I the only one who's going, how exactly am I supposed to take that line? Seriously, explain yourself.
I meant, like, speaking when I'm angry. I spew fire and vitriol.
But you don't. Did you not hear the pixie line earlier on?
I'm a pixie.
Once upon a time, I tried to give her the nickname Pitter. Pain in the arse. Right? Didn't work. Didn't work because she's not.
It's quite amusing.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't want to play today, does it?
It doesn't want to play that mission. I don't think it likes that mission.
Hayden agrees with you about Joe Kukan.
Yeah, the guy doesn't age.
The man must be a clone because he never ages.
He really doesn't. Okay, I'm going to rush through this. We've been distracted. We haven't played a thing yet. How long have we been on? 17 minutes. I still haven't shot anything.
Calm down, Rivalon.
Need to kill something. Need to.
Hayden didn't need that visual, and JP's having a think about it.
Oh.
Right, Centurion named some people, so David Tennant and Patrick Stewart. Well, David Tennant's a doctor, so he can't actually age.
He's not actually able to age. Right, I'm going to give this another go. We've got a Normandy save from before that we can do from different.
And Patrick Stewart is a special case because he looked old when he was 40.
Yeah, he did. We'll try two totally different people this time.
Have you got weird outfits on?
There you go. Basic outfits. Yeah!
You've just got to keep. I know
yeah!
I know the cool outfits are cool, but you've got to take them off.
Right, we were giving this a go, weren't we? The Geth Pulse Rifle 5.
Centurion. Patrick Stewart, although he's starting to show his age, which makes me worry. JP, I still get ID checked and I'm 36. I'm going to have to go to YouTube as Twitch Mobile wants to lag.
Okay. We won't hold it against you.
Centurion, the 1998 Lost in Space film, that was pretty 90s. That's really the only way to put it. Well, they did even have Joey from Friends in there.
They did, but I actually liked his character. I liked the way they did that. But at the same time, I can understand why people didn't like it, because it was just basically a big... all of them were complete super geniuses type thing, and it just... The one thing I did like was the big action set piece at the end.
Yeah.
And they're flying through the planet. It was brilliant. Very nicely done for them escaping a planet that's collapsing.
Yeah. Ian. The original Lost in Space is still playing on a classic TV station in my area, along with the original Star Trek and DSG.
72 hours ago, the reactors in adjoining Turinasari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Right, we'll come back to chat after we've done this mission, guys. I'm thinking we might do a little bit of Omega
Commander,
today.
Corporal Nyrek reporting.
That's a good idea.
Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Okay. Oh, wow. This is a bit jumpier than it was before.
You need to turn emergency.
I think it needs to turn the options down.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
We haven't played this since last weekend.
Oh, when everything crashed and there was much crashing.
There was much crashing and rebooting.
That might explain the sound as well. Nope, sounds good. And the sky is grey.
Really?
Yes, it is. I would like to point out that because of my back, I actually haven't slept a lot this week.
That's true. This is a really special stream, guys, because not only
Oh
is
my god, this thing is just ridiculous.
is it the mouse?
I've turned up the thing, but I think we'll be alright. That's fairly good. Right, let's have a look around. Oh, hello, ammunition.
Yeah.
Tasty ammunition.
Not only is Rival sleep deprived, which it usually is, let's all be honest with ourselves.
Yes, it's the day of the week.
He's also in
We
quite
need
a
a
lot of
radiation
pain.
workaround, soldier. On it, ma'am.
He's what?
Also in quite a lot of pain.
Yeah, and on painkillers.
Yeah, but
A
nothing
treatment
too
plan for chemical burns.
Ooh.
This is pretty detailed.
Yeah, it is. Look at all that horrible gas. Ugh, it's horrible and gassy. Someone should have a word with whoever did that. Alright, let's give this gun a go. What do you say? Oh, it's triple barreled,
Yep.
which
No.
means it's got a lot of spread. Okay, that could be an issue.
Just shoot the guy and the guy behind that guy.
That's a good point.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's
What
an
up?
honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Hmm. Ah, there we go. Guys, could you go there? Oh, okay, fair enough then.
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
Something's wrong here. It's too quiet.
What determines your personal threshold for quiet?
All this technology shouldn't be so dead.
Just stay sharp, people.
Let's ride.
I have a
Gonna.
visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same
Yes.
situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
Let's have a look first. Let's have a look round first. Come on, there could be lots of ingenious stuff here. There isn't, is there?
No, it doesn't look that way.
It's that control panel back there, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh, I want to shoot stuff.
There is a lot of ammo hanging around. I think you're going to be fine for shooting stuff.
I don't want to shoot more stuff. Oh, want to restart reactor? Can't restart reactor yet.
Nope.
All right, let's rock and roll, people. Let's run back. And this is about the time I would collapse on the floor in exhaustion.
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Ooh, ding.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 7,000 credits in total.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
tanks. Moving to seal.
This one? Ooh, ammo. Yum. We like ammo. Ooh, stuff. We like stuff. V. Where am I going? Over there. Okay, let's roll. Ah! Can't go that way. Okay, let's go this way.
Must run everywhere.
Of course we must run everywhere. It's the Shepard. Alright, there's one down there.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Enemy sighted.
Coming in from above.
They're dying from below. Ah. Oh, you're going to do that, are you? Come on, we should die already. Reload.
How are you looking again?
Where are you, nasty evil aliens? Off to
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger
yeah.
that.
Centali or Edie?
I would say send to Edie.
Okay.
Tally?
I'm on it.
Oh, hello. Please die.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Tally?
Commander, no one's answering my hail. Should have some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Alright, let's roll.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk right through the reaction chamber because I am badass. I am the Shepherd.
You are the Shepherd.
And it has no effect on us.
It wouldn't it?
You see, it's one of those things. You're not entirely sure.
You'd think it would.
Yeah, I know you think it would. But it doesn't necessarily have to.
No. You'd think it would.
But you think it would. Hello?
Hello?
anything. Nope. That gave us nothing. Okay. Hey, there's the tally monster. Oh, no, we have all the ammo we can carry, apparently.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
You damn right you are. Hi, Tally. How you doing? Just gonna have a little quick look at you. Gonna look up and down just to make sure that JP knows that we've used the tally monster.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
What? Tally monster.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Riley's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments.
Liquid.
Hack it out.
On it, babe.
Thank you very much. Alright, extra 10 grand. We probably should buy one of these super duper whatchamacallit weapons. What are the things called?
Don't know, babe.
It's technical. Spectre weapons.
Ah. Yeah, probably should.
Da-doo-doo-doo-doo. We got a few extra bits and pieces there, haven't we? I mean, I do actually have to do like the readiness rating. I may keep forgetting about that. Those are some weird ass desks, and I would hate that. Do you know why I hate that?
A lot of typing.
No.
I don't know.
Well, it's literally a raised platform behind where I'm working. Which means I would constantly have people looking over my shoulder.
What you doing?
Which I hate.
He does hate.
I hate that.
Even though those he loves the most, if he's doing computery based stuff and he's not on a live stream,
Yeah.
then just leave him to it.
Just leave me to it. Don't come wandering in and go, oh, what are you doing? Because I will have to kill you.
Unless, of course, he has requested your assistance. Because you're the queen of Google.
Yeah, well, that's what the Moogle is.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Oh, he would he?
Who?
Are you sure? Are you? I don't think you are. Thank you, Red Moogle. Let's check out. We haven't got. Oh no, we haven't got anything at all. We should do chat.
We should.
We should do some chat.
Do some chat.
Because we need to chat.
And we need to chat. Hayden. Must be having to do with EA saying games aren't owned but provided. But since you paid for Mass Effect, they're causing it to crash.
Yes. Oh, it's a game as a service, which is a load of rubbish.
BZ, my bet is that they got eaten. JP, $5 million, the most advanced military equipment, and I'd trade it all for a can of Raid.
Yes. Yeah, it's what is it? Unlimited technology. And I'd give it all up for one can of Raid. Because they're facing the space spiders. And he does this whole thing where he adds bits to his gun and everything. It makes the gun look really badass, and he has this helmet that comes up. And he's just shooting spiders.
Ian, my money is on Cerberus Glorf mode. Glorf watching all the flame? Centurion, I hate spiders.
Everyone hates spiders.
Ian, I love spiders, along with house centipedes and giant centipedes, as per the terms of the peace treaty with the ones that loan my living room.
Do you ever
Sorry.
feel
Rifle
awkward
isn't coming
being the
to
only
visit.
Turian on the ship?
I don't know. Should I?
I just mean not having anyone else like you around.
Doesn't seem to bother Liara.
but she can eat their food.
Right, Adams wants to talk to us.
Commander, I've identified a problem with our engines. A core overload could cause a plasma vent within the engineering compartment. Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Yes!
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
There you go.
Thanks for looking at us.
Yes. It was so nice of you to look at us, you person.
I'm going to carry on with chat.
Do chat.
The BC.
We will just stand here with a perfect view of Tally on screen.
The BC. Cylons hate spiders. Pity her down and never found out about that one.
Yeah, just find some space spiders and dump them on every base star. Just send a raptor.
Artmage, the only good bug is a dead bug.
Thank God someone can quote Starship Troopers.
Ah, they're talking about your bad back now.
Okay, it must be that chair of yours. I bought a DX racing chair as a replacement for my old chair, and within 2 hours my back was sore, so I went back to my old one. Actually, this chair is really good, and I did it doing something before the stream went online. I was sat here for 4 hours, which I probably shouldn't have done.
No.
But I thought it was just a tweak.
Yeah.
You never know that your back's actually like seriously hurt until you like give it a couple of hours, and then you'll know. But oh my God.
Yeah, I just slapped down an extra pillow on my chair and solved all my sitting related problems.
Also, curse autocorrect.
Because it put cyclones. Hayden, this looks like a multiplayer map now that I think about it. How much of the game is repurposed multiplayer maps?
It's not repurposed. They actually created them as single-player campaign bonus missions, and then used them as multiplayer maps because they were self-contained and easy to replicate.
The BT rifle uses more ammo in 30 seconds than I do in a mission. I may over-rely on biotics.
It's just different ways of playing, buddy. That's the whole great thing about the Mass Effect games. Because it's an RPG type game, you can set up how you like. That's why I love The Witcher 3. Because you can do like toxicity builds. You can go fully combat, just swords and swinging and everything. Or you can actually build your Witcher to actually gain strength when they have high toxicity.
Yeah.
And almost one-shot some of the strongest beasties in the game. Because you just go, and I'll take a bit of that, I'll take a bit of that, and then your toxicity bars are like 90%, and you're like quadruple damage with every hit.
Looking like death.
Looking like death, but death to anything that's nasty.
That's true. Ian, you're just using the advantages of melee. Fists never run out of ammo. The BZ, barely punch anything. I use pull throw detonation combo.
Does work. Mind fists.
Mind fists. Hayden, see, if you're an engineer, you could be causing mass Hulk mortar explosions with overload. BT, engineer is how I did Insanity back in the day. Chuck turrets out and cower behind cover.
It works.
JP, one would think so, but future tech? Hayden, how did Tally get a grenade launcher?
It's actually an N7 weapon that I gave her.
Ian, their keyboards have no substance. I need my keyboards to click or I feel like I'm not hitting at all.
That's a shame, because they can actually get laser keyboards now.
I don't think you know how
you get a little thing that sprays out a laser keyboard, and you literally just go.
I don't think I'd trust it.
And it reads where your fingers hit.
No, I just.
Hell, you can get roll-up gel keyboards.
Babe.
Yeah.
I think one of those would be like keyless entry and a button for a handbrake for you.
Okay, that's just evil and nasty.
Don't buy me a laser keyboard.
I won't buy you a laser keyboard. No, they're good for typing. They're no good for gaming.
Yeah, because you need the feel.
That's Tally's booty. That is Tally's booty. Hang on. There you go. That's an even better shot of Tally's booty. Right. Let's have a chat to Tally.
Good to see you.
That was fun. Okay. All right. Let's go to the shuttle bay and see if we can find this piece of tech they wanted.
They definitely said it's only on the Citadel, but...
No, it might be we might be able to find it here, just at a higher rate. We do have some money. Money!
If you want to buy one Spectre weapon, you can.
Thank you.
But it's the only thing you can buy, and if you buy too much more stuff, you won't be able to afford it.
I know, I'm just looking. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey.
Have you actually got that song anywhere? No. Apart from on repeat in your head when it comes to streaming.
That's the only place I have it. Is that the one we were on? Yes, it was. Spectre requisitions. And you gotta remember this is getting like 10% or something extra.
I know. 5%. Well, that's a point. We should go and see Liara and see if there's anything on the computer.
No, we did that last time.
I know, but we might have picked up more stuff. Ian, I'm fairly sure you could get a keyboard integrated into a t-shirt at this point. It could get weird if you use someone else's. Depends whether it's consensual.
I'm begging you now to get a keyboard that attaches and goes right across your boobs. I could literally sit here and go, "Hi guys."
Might get uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. I'd have to be turned the whole time. That would twist my back too much. Sorry, that actually made me chuckle a bit too much.
You just tweak your back from chuckling about... I can't be angry with you.
That hurts. And I don't care. Right, I think I'm going to go back to my... that's not a bad little gun, though.
The BT, nearly enough to buy Natasha. Romanov.
Oh, Widowmaker. Yes, we... But that is on here, that is, so... It could possibly be a little bit more. If we go... a little bit less if we go to the Citadel. Right. Let's go check out what we've got available to us mission-wise.
Do you fancy doing a mega?
Well, I'm thinking we might want to do a mega because, you know, stuff. Oh, we've got these places too. Look at this.
I know.
Right, we're good for fuel. Loro P. Loro P. What are you?
I found something.
Investigate this, investigate that. General investigation.
JP, how did I know Rifle was going to say that?
What?
I think the keyboard on my boobs.
No idea.
Ian, I was thinking back to my childhood. Not personally, but I like your take on it.
Start the scanner of doom. Okay.
Wait, we've lost all our achievements, I think.
No, we haven't.
Faster than light jump successful.
You didn't realise that, did you?
No, I heard them.
Yeah, you didn't see how close they were.
I did not see how close they were.
Yeah, we watched this part. Right, it's about 45 minutes in. Yes, we've only just started actually doing stuff. About 45 minutes in, you'll see just how close they were.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, we're good for the next system as well then.
Yeah.
Starting the scanner of doom. Starting the scanner of doom.
JP, we can call it a keeper.
If you want to put it out there, buddy, I'm just saying, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be a little bit upset with you.
Don't think it'd be very comfortable.
Ah! We made it. We're good. Okay, next!
I found something.
There's a few people who are not happy with us right now.
Are they Reapers?
Giant shrimp.
Ah.
Giant metallic shrimp. What is that? Oh, L-Core Flotilla. We are very happy. We would like to help you. Da 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 da.
No, you gotta start with the feeling.
I did, I said very happy.
Deeply impressed. Damn, you found us.
We do have one small problem.
We've got to run like crazy people?
Yes.
Evasion successful.
Okay, we're going back to here to fuel up before we do the Talia. That's what I said. I said that. Hey, look, they've got Klingons in this system, this universe. Kapla! Done. There's a few people out there that might find that funny, and a few others who go, "Oh, you are just evil." Yes, I am.
No, there's going to be some people going.
Signal confirmed.
I think you'll find it's pronounced
Kapla! Yes. We're finding a lot of lost and found. Rings of Balloon. I remember that.
Yep.
We needed that.
We did.
Oh, some credits.
Yep.
Credits are good.
Aiden, you just led several capital ships Reapers to the L4 homeworld. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Very. Constantly. Unbelievably. It's my thing. What? Who's laughing at me?
No one. I'm laughing at you. BZ. Well, to be fair, the ground forces are already all over the planet. Ian, wild panic. We are all going to die.
I found something.
I knew there was something in here. The amount of search percentage was way too high. That was remaining. Ooh, the doctor. Yeah, there you go. We've only got this one left, so there's one thing in this entire star cluster of doom. Alright, so let's have a look round. Got plenty of places we can go to.
If you want to do some searching.
Searching for this, searching for that, general searching. Got the Costa. Nebula. Nebula's cluster. Thing is, I don't know if these are all like just fuel, you know? We're missing some fuel. Or we could just get our butts to the Citadel, do some Citadel stuff, and then get back on the ship and then do like other stuff.
Right. Do you want to ask the nice ladies and gentlemen whether they want to do Omega or...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to do Omega?
Hey then, watch that last item be useless fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love the film for the...
Proteus segment. I have a soft spot for derelict ship stories.
Okay. Okay, who wants to do Omega?
It's a lot of shooting.
It is a lot of shooting.
And a lot of swearing from Arya.
Arya.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
what I said.
You got your universes mixed up there.
I've got my badass ladies mixed up.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Just got yourself mixed up there as well. So, I mean, we're going back to there, obviously. We have to.
Hi, Bellum! He says
Bellum! Omega says... Bellum says Omega. We got the personal apartment.
not yet. Oh, that's gonna be a good episode.
We are going to do the Alliance docks, though.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Poetry.
Why?
That's where she is.
Yeah, no, it's not for that.
Okay.
Trust me.
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
Yeah, sure, a few Omega class destroyers could be useful. Oh wait, you're wrong universe.
Now I've got to look around for people.
Oh yeah.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
Well, you know, I seem to be the only one doing anything around here.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
I do. Ooh, a snapping eel.
Well, that eat
Cultivating
everything else
serenity
we own.
is possible even during times of crisis.
Okay, that's probably a good
We
idea. We're
appreciate
not
your
like that,
visit.
yeah. Alright, you seem to want to talk to it.
I recovered the Book of Plenix. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan, this is a priceless
We've
gift.
got 15 grand for that.
Thank you.
Noise.
You may help my people remember themselves.
Well, you know, again, only me doing anything.
Combine Arsenal Supplies.
There you go.
Elkos Combine. If it exists,
I think that was
we
it.
carry it.
Weapon damage plus 10%.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
Shotgun thermal clip, shotgun shredder mod, don't care.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, Red Noogle's yawning. She's bored.
I'm not bored. I've had a long day.
Totally bored.
Really long day.
Really bored.
Oh, thank you.
Please don't. I'm in enough pain as it is right now. Right, now, if I remember rightly, Miranda should be around here as well.
Yes, you should be.
Run faster, Shepard. Run like the wind!
Dash over that Solarian.
Hey, Blasto.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
Yeah, we do.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something.
You're a muppet.
Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
She misses being on the Normandy and showing off her greatest asset.
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Okay, that was fun. I think we should really go and see that.
What, Blast 06?
Yeah. I really think we should.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as good as John Wick 3.
No. Definitely not. But, could be useful. Anybody? No, I've already spoken to him about 9,000 times.
Okay.
Man, whoever was shooting her was a rubbish shot.
Yep. Or she's Neo.
Or she's Neo, yes. It could be the Neo thing.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No. Evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. Huh. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
What Hayden's been saying.
Hayden, what an awful name for a ship class. What universe thought that up? Again, the day Shepard got command, all other entities in the universe lost initiative. Now nothing can happen until Shepard arrives. Spell him. In typical Navy SEAL creepy pasta voice. The heck did you just say about Babylon 5, you little punk? Hayden, well, he got Commander Shepard, bet he's regretting that now.
Yes.
Hayden, and will you please put on some meal clothes?
Nope. We're happy with that.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council Embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
Ah, I like Tally.
Do you like Tally? Tally is the best.
And I already told
The clutch is stabilized? Really?
Yeah, we already did
That's
him.
wonderful
Okay.
news, my sister. You wish to name the first hat after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, like I need yet more fame.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
No, not really.
Remember, all purchases made by Agor Munitions will welcome to Cipertine Armory.
Thermal scope, no. Precision scope, no, don't care.
Shopping at Cipertine Armory Limited.
I think we already spoke to Liara, didn't we?
Hello, Shepard.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't do that too much, Dave.
I know.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
It's not great for me.
Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems.
Okay, cool.
All licensed huntresses may apply for a professional discount.
There's got to be someone around here who needs something.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Melee damage? You see, I just don't use melee enough.
No, you don't.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
There's people around. I know we've got to go to all the different places and see all the different people and stuff. Oh, I beeped. Did you hear the beep?
Yeah.
Ah.
Hi, Ash.
This is a nice spot, Ash.
Yeah. All the shuttles zipping around remind me of when my dad would get ready to ship out. My mom would bundle us all up, buy us ice cream, and cart us out to the shipyard to watch his transport depart. I still have to resist waving every time a big Alliance ship flies by.
You miss him?
I do. He would have liked you.
You think so?
A badass military woman? Definitely. He would have tried to use his irresistible Williams charm on you. My mom would have laughed until he waved her away. Yeah. Yeah, he would have invited you over, cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
Ever think about what life would have been like outside the Alliance?
Oh, sure. Tried to rebel against the whole military family thing when I was growing up. When my dad and I got into it, I'd threaten to run away with the next guy that came along.
Ooh.
Really?
He'd laugh and say, "Good, I'll pack your damn bags myself." That tended to deflate me pretty quick. He knew I'd never stray far from the family. They're everything to me.
It's easy to forget what we fight for.
Yeah, moments like that.
This was a good idea.
Nice to get away from the war for a while. I do feel a little guilty, though.
Sure, but sometimes you have to step away or risk going crazy.
Too late.
No argument here.
You're a crappy commander.
You're a crappy commander...
Ma'am.
Copy that.
Alright. We gotta make sure we take care of all the jobs. So many jobs need to be taken care of. So much stuff needs to be dropped off at different places.
Ian, Blaster 6? Meh. It's a rip-off of it, Clovis 7.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Oh, never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives.
Yeah, okay, that's that done. Alright, where should we go next?
Easy. Since he called that, we should make him leave the citadel via an airlock. Hayden, pistol cranial trauma mod. Is that just a fancy way of saying headshot?
Yes.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
She's doing her job.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D24.
Oh, that's another 15 grand.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals. So I'm in the shower with hot water.
Looking for people who need stuff of us. Need stuff of us. Need stuff of us.
It's okay. It's in the file.
Welcome to
It's Jacob.
Thank you for shopping.
We don't talk to Jacob. No, we're good. Fairly sure we've already done that.
I came across this treatment plan at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
Bye.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, I think we're all done here. This is good. This is good. We're just running around, seeing people.
Ignoring Jacob.
Ignoring Jacob.
Can you just imagine? Hey, Shepard, Shepard! Shepard, Shepard!
Oh well.
Spectre status recognized. Please select
To
a destination.
Purgatory.
We're going docks first.
Going Purgatory.
Areas tagged of
Then
interest
docks.
to you
Yeah.
are
Then
highlighted
Nemesis.
on the elevator.
Then Normandy. Then going back outside. Then coming back inside and going to do Omega.
Okay.
Because
If
I'm
you have
like
a
that.
question, one moment, please.
Hayden, nice to get away from the war for a while as smoke rises behind her.
Yes.
Ian,
Now
how's it grill?
arriving
The
at
phone on
Earth
every
level
back porch where I live.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Making all the money.
With shock and joy, really, this is wonderful news.
Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
I know you do.
Wait. You asked if I got heavy armor. I never said it was heavy armor. And since when do you know anything about shield capacitors?
I read about them.
Did you say you sold your car a few weeks ago? Because that's around the time I got sent this new armor.
Hey, it's late, and I'm not letting my friend miss a night of purgatory, right? You want to go in, or do you want to talk about my car some more?
No, you're right. Let's go in. And I'm buying you some goddamn drinks.
Dude, that took you 5 conversations to figure out she was the one who brought the armor. Solarians are supposed to be smart!
Yes. Make it required reading. Light from the shadows, past the Justicons, all of it.
No one wants that. Okay. Be careful.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Well, since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news?
Sure.
Know what's happened to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
Alright, so Purgatory's done. Moving on! Okay. So now we're off to... Oh, E24, isn't it?
Spectre status
The holding
recognized.
area.
One moment, please.
and cry when we see the little kid.
Hayden, it's Jacob.
Now arriving
It's
at
Jacob.
docking bay E24. Emergency
Yeah,
civilian
don't
landing.
feel bad for Jacob. He gets to spend all his shipboard time with Robo-Doggo.
Yes, he does. He does get to spend all his shipboard time with Robo-Doggo.
Yeah, its armour is finally more solid than his head.
This guy lies down so weirdly.
Sometimes it's nice to have your people just trying to get some sort of comfort.
Yes, with his butt hanging off the table. Chair, whatever.
Anyone seen my boyfriend? That's not my boyfriend.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war?
True.
I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I didn't mean to, you know, I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later.
Careful.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. You will kick your ass.
Yes, he will. Ooh, extended barrel. Yes.
Forecast restrictions when making a purchase.
Purchase the extended barrel.
Your purchases are accredited.
Oh, mate, she's too good for him. As in, the human lady and the Solarian dude.
Oh. Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see. Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in on you, if that's okay.
Okay.
Hayden, and he later ends up dead because he wanted to take points. JP, Solarians don't do romance. That doesn't mean she doesn't.
No.
Ian, well, unless you count drawing up a contract as romance.
Okay. Only one place left to go.
Hayden, ew. I also imagine that Batarians not tattooing N7. Batarians hate humans, so yeah. Yeah, probably tattooing 4F.
Alright.
Centurion. It's a Batarian symbol for N7. Literally translates to bootlicker.
Spectre status recognized. Please
Alright,
select
this is
a
still
destination.
emphasis. You guys
One
are evil.
moment, please.
You shouldn't get a tattoo from a Batarian.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus Row cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering the...
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
Alright.
I thought I saw red circle near the alcohol. Not just because.
Yes, it is.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Elcor warriors?
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll do what I can.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
And Red Moogle has now gone off onto the deep end of seriously high-pitched stuff. Right, we can't go into Adina's office.
No, that's a mission.
We don't want to do that yet. Let's see what we can find in here, though.
You need to stretch us.
No, yet. Okay. Ah! Captain Riley, an N7 operative, has been nominated for accommodation for Valor. Proven respectable fast food. Yeah, there you go. Done. Okay, we could pick up the Black Widow, which would be a serious upgrade. It would be a serious upgrade.
Yep.
Should we go for it?
It's... I've got some cash left. Would you use it? Or would you put it on something?
It would require me dumping something else.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not. It's more a case of would they want me to use it?
Well, I need to talk to them about that. Yeah. Beep beep letters. I don't know what that means. Hayden, I guess you're just going to leave out the part where you led the Reapers there.
Yes.
Ian, diplomacy is the art of knowing when to keep your mouth shut.
What weapon type do you use the most? They're not on here. It's the assault rifle. I always use the assault rifle most.
Centurion, just wait until you get Elcor hugs. You finally got it. No, make it hurt. Elcor hugs. Uh-oh. Maybe not.
Would you like me to buy the Black Widow? That's the question we have to ask ourselves.
I personally don't think you're going to use it enough.
Oh, if I'm fine. If we buy it, then I will probably use it quite a lot.
Okay.
Because you can just sit back there and...
Yeah.
You know what? I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
Second most?
I'm buying it.
Aiden says yes.
It's the Black Widow.
Centurion says,
It's the Black Widow. Alright, I think we're done. Right, let's get back to the Normandy. I'll set up the Black Widow. And then we'll work from there, okay?
Okay.
Because we're going to go and deal with Aria. Which I think would be actually useful to have.
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
It would kind of be useful to have a sniper rifle on that mission, I think.
Now arriving at docking bay
The end would pass on the
D24.
Black Widow.
Too late.
So if they have an L4 plushie,
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core private to lobby?
Hayden, music.
Huh?
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
She has clearance. You're fine.
Not everyone around them does.
That's true. That's true. They are very much in public. JP, if only for Garrus. You just brought Garrus a present.
Yes, true, I did. But I've not finished with it yet.
I've just thought of something.
What?
Hey, Garrus, happy birthday. Oh, Shep, you should. What's wrong, Garrus? It's lovely. I really. What's wrong with it? You didn't calibrate it right.
Yes, it's not calibrated. No, because that's what you like doing.
Why do you think I bought it? Oh, baby, you know me so well.
Alright. Let's. You see, I could get rid of that. Although I love the bug. Actually, no, I'll keep the bug. Right, because the weight. Oh no, the weight is actually less on that. Okay. The weight on this is freaking insane.
Yeah. Well, you need that.
Need to see if we can find some ultralight materials. Still doable.
Still workable, but did you hear my sharp intake of breath there?
Yes, I did hear your sharp intake of breath. Right, let's go check the stores.
And if you don't go and see the dog, they're gonna moan.
Hey there.
Right, I hope you're all happy now. Right, we're looking for assault rifle and shotgun, sniper rifle and a submachine gun.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, we got sniper rifle piercing mod, extended barrel, thermal clip, nothing to slow things down. I mean, the only other option is the enhanced scope.
Might be cool.
It would mean that we would be negative on power, though, which I'm actually okay with, to be honest with you, if I'm thinking about it. It's only 18%, and we're not using powers that much.
No.
You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. And yes, we will put it onto Garrus as well.
Hayden, it's heavy because it's pretty much a light anti-tank gun.
It is that. It's basically the equivalent of a 50 cal Barrett.
BC, how long have you been gone? And we'll tell you what you've missed. Ian, Robo-Doggo Pet. Most important thing done thus far. JP, I would still rather have my van from Tachanka. Could actually pet him.
Yes, I know, but this dog doesn't make a mess everywhere.
That's true.
Right. We're on our way. And we've got an hour and a half to finish this mission. We're on our way. to Omega.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
So where is she?
Shepard.
Huh.
Aria. How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
I assume this is about retaking Omega.
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility.
Yeah.
Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best.
The end of this fight is really hard.
The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So, you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
He's good.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
You gotta
I
take
have
Omega.
objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
He's a Muppet.
There are songs sung about her.
Oh, well, there are actually songs.
Yeah, in our universe as well.
Okay. Yeah, literally, actually. So we've got Meteor, sorry, Counselor, Aria's fleet. We're going to do the Aria's fleet, right?
Yeah.
Well, before I do that...
That's a good plan, babe.
Yeah, I see, I make plans. I'm a plan maker.
Centurion, and Robodog won't eat the crew if you forget to feed it.
There is that. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we've got the guns we want.
Got the guns?
I think we'd be better off with the bug for the last fight, though. That's the problem.
Right. Armor.
Armor. We haven't done armor. To the shuttle bay! Yeah, for the last fight, I think we were better off with the bug. So, I'm going to switch over to the bug, I think. Although there are fights before then.
How much do you not use your powers?
I could be happy with that.
No, I meant and the bug too.
Oh, and taking the bug as well.
Like I say, how much do you not use your powers?
I could happy with 75%.
There you go then. Because
we can
armor
strip-
piercing isn't a power.
No, it's not. We can strip that off. If we get a chance before the last fight, we can strip that off.
Yep.
The last fight is basically you get attacked from all sides constantly. And you're running down hallways and trying to break Aria free. What?
Ian, there are tons of Muppet songs, mostly sung by actual Muppets. Because we called the Batarian a Muppet.
Yes, he is a Muppet.
I'm going to cheat myself again, I think.
Are you?
Yeah.
To what?
Watching Muppet movie and singing along. Hayden, you do realise that the Normandy is one of the most advanced ships in the galaxy with some of the most deadly soldiers as well. You'd be stupid to leave that asset behind. Hayden, there are a lot of tough enemies in this mission. You're going to use the firepower.
Yeah, we'll stick with that. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yep.
We get power recharge on that, you see. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's go and do the Omega way.
Yep.
Doc.
See you later, everyone.
Yeah, we're back soon. Yeah, we're going to need the firepower, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right, let's give her a bug. Yeah, that works. And the shotgun. Oh. Oh.
That'll help.
Yeah, that works. She's got Geth weaponry. Yeah, I'm overweight, so it won't let me. Well, it would let me. I could do it if I wanted to, but it's going to sit there and say, "Oh, yeah, you stupid." We could drop the eagle,
That is the one you're least likely to use.
which does bring it down to minus 39 instead of minus 75.
Yeah, drop the pistol then.
This might take a while. Increase weapon damage, increase power damage. She's a bit of a power person.
Squad health, her health.
We may as well get something out of that. Lash. Mm-hmm. Increase recharge speed. 100% additional damage over 10 seconds. That could actually be useful. Again, give power 30% chance of not causing cooldown. Increased time lifted targets can be detonated by 100%. Penetrate through shields and barriers, lifting any target without armor but with reduced force. That one.
Right, you can only do one more to the top.
That's why we're not going to do one more all the way to the top.
Right, you can level 4 everything.
Level 4 everything, can we?
And you can level 5 one thing.
Okay. Increase power duration by 40%. Increase impact rate by 30. No, we'll do that. Carnage. Increase damage. Always increase damage. What's that doing? Incapacitate enemies, knocking them down. Increase recharge speed. I think it's going to be Reeve. There you go. Alright, she's done.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 points.
We're outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to punch through their line. So, you've commandeered a Cerberus cruiser.
Yeah.
The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start. Let me guess. You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet. Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun. A lot could go wrong. The assault's been planned for weeks, Shepard. For now, just sit back. Let me steer. Not the best start to our partnership, Arya. How things begin isn't nearly as important as how they end. Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command. Head for the command ship.
Here we go.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that? The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow. Be patient. Get as close as you can. Fire! Signal the fleet through the relay.
It's clever.
We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be interesting. Put him through.
Arya, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
My partner here doesn't have much to say for you.
She's not used to being defeated. It clouds her judgment. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Arya clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident. Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
Let's see what you've got, Oleg. End transmission. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact. What? Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
I'm not sure about Arya's
Well, it's the same armor that we had on the Normandy in Mass Effect 2.
Shields gone. All systems failing.
We can make it! Arya, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods for the station. Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time! Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
Here we go. This isn't the right gun.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
All right. What's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defense so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
This is what I brought you for. Ground assault. In combat. What you say goes.
Aria relinquishing command? I'll believe it when I see it.
I can be a team player, Commander. I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Right, first things first, a little bit of armor piercing. Please flare that guy.
Our pod took out the main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door.
Yeah, will do. Make sure we're not missing anything.
Over here, Shepard. Aria to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job.
Aye.
Tell your boss I'm coming for.
Mail slot!
Right, there's defense controls on that west one. Oh, no.
Through the door. I think we can launch fighters. Or something. No. 3,000 credits. Assault rifle high velocity barrel. Growing up in the world.
Ground team, report in. Bray, you there?
Affirmative, but only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land.
Can't get through that door.
Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
German notices power fluctuations continuing. Stabilize sectors 3, 14, and 15 as set for man. If you shut down all personnel to be reassigned.
Getting close. Those cannons have to be stopped.
Looking clear. There's ammo everywhere. It does indeed.
This way.
Access denied. Environmental hazard detected.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Intruders located. Stop them here.
Ah, there. Go grab some ammo.
That's done it.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's rock and roll.
One of our pods.
We were lucky. Press on.
Lost 2 more transports. Can't keep up evasive maneuvers much longer.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
This is fun. Red Moogle is tired. Red Moogle is sleepy.
They're here. Defend the station.
Get to the controls.
Get to the ammo. Alright. First things down.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous point.
Yeah!
Aye. Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured. Hangar doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations. It's utterly impenetrable with its own secret hangar and dock. Independent power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
Deploy to D-Deck. Investigate and await further instructions.
I love the fact this guy's playing chess.
Yeah. It's a bad guy move.
Totally brilliant, though.
So it begins.
So it begins.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing.
Indeed. Let's go shoot stuff.
Great. Stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Yeah.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
Hello. Bad guys.
Here.
Hello. Oh.
Alert. Defense system station compromised.
How are we doing on chat?
Unrecoverable. Armed response initiative D752.
We're causing a stir. Good. Feels good to let loose.
Alright, we can only fire 3 shots. But it's 3 ridiculously powerful shots.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good.
Please be advised that any non-humans bearing weapons on this station will be shot on sight.
Oh yeah, we've got the robot
Please
thing,
remain
haven't we?
within your assigned civilian containment area at all times.
Some of my men.
He lost his head over the situation.
We're getting close to the rendezvous.
I kind of like this gun. Kind of.
Kind of.
Ooh, the talons.
I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property too.
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to station.
Arya's ex-girlfriend.
Well, we never actually been told that.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
Cash.
One of my soldiers by the force field.
It's a nice big socking big gun.
Yeah.
What the hell is he doing? Take them out!
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
Stand still, you piece of shit! Need to check out that force field.
I kind of like this gun, especially if you can sit down the back.
Yeah.
But
Over here, Shepard.
let's have a wander around first. Oh.
Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here. This way.
What are you doing?
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
I want to roll. I want to roll. Oh. I'm on a roll.
Hey.
You get it?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of glad because I didn't want to have to explain that. We're going to take a little stop so we can do some chat
Okay.
because we've been going a long time.
We have.
So get to the end of this and then we'll.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Arya Talok.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Okay,
Arya doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Arya?
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back. I've got a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait.
Yeah.
Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready.
well, we're going to have to upgrade her, so let's do some chat.
Okay, I'll do some chat, you do some upgrading.
Indeed. Ooh, we have 6 points. I'll do it incendiary, I think.
The BZ, dump Cerberus visual comms and ask a question that the guy alone can answer to avoid recorded stuff like that. Ian, Shepard's new visor is incredibly menacing. I approve. Archmage, probably survive?
Yeah. That's why, so yeah, we should probably survive.
BZ, I love that confidence. Hayden, used to have? I'm pretty sure it's still on the Normandy. Hayden, hi there. Do you have a moment to hear about our Lord and Saviour? Lady and Saviour? Commander Shepard.
Yes, we do.
BZ, wonder if I regret Shep not bringing the ship so they can't detect to sneak in on board without defences being able to do anything about it. Yeah, that wouldn't work, you know? These guys know exactly how the Normandy works, so they cleverly installed windows.
Yeah.
Hayden, that's what the upgraded guns and shields are for. Hayden, dual phalanx cannons would have made short work of the kinetic barriers they're trying to shut down.
Yes, it would have.
BZ, I've seen Cerberus guys shoot. I ain't concerned about their eyesight. Hayden, stupid grunts. Silence have the real Centurions. Better armor and firepower and actually capable of competence. JP, stop nagging me, great grandma.
Oh.
Hayden, nice one, Oleg. You've just given your foe a fortress. Ian.
Trigger 3 meter radius. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Ian. Chess versus an opponent in the network. No points for guessing who it is.
Okay, keep going.
JP, can it be a man who is quite elusive?
Oh, God.
His name is Tim. We shall call him Tim. BZ, yes, just sit on the grenade. Top jot strategy there, rival.
Oh, it didn't. It was on the other side of the blast thing.
Yep.
That's why I didn't move.
Hayden, screw your shield. BZ, that is a mean weapon. JP, does my eyes deceive me, or did you shoot a hole in that guy's shield?
I think I shot a hole in that guy's shield and took his head off at the same time.
Ian, well, it is a rifle designed to put holes in things that are designed not to have holes in them.
That's true.
People, armor. Breezy, oh dear, imagine that gun with all the headshot bonus, infiltrators, invisible shot bonus, etc. Hayden, first Kandros I met was in another galaxy.
So why are you
It took
back,
years from
Arya?
this point. However,
To
I look
reclaim
forward
what's
to meeting
mine.
the sister he taught
Left
me about
something
when I
behind.
played this DLC for the first time.
Sorry, I didn't realise they were going to start talking. Are we all up to date?
We're all up to date. Good to go.
It's very true. Alright. Sorry, I didn't realise they were going to start talking.
Not
again.
something. Everything.
Does she have... No, she doesn't.
Arya, you were right. We're under attack.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Keep the enemy out. Lock
give
him
her a
down.
decent weapon.
Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower
Jet
the
pulse
blast
rifle?
doors.
Yeah, why not?
I'm actually thinking about giving myself the gas pulse rifle. Because it has ridiculous numbers of bullets. And weighs slightly less.
It does.
You know what? I'll give that a go.
Okay.
And we have so many more rounds.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
Okay, how do we get... Oh, hang on. Sorry.
You gonna try and steal it out there?
Nope.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him. Omega's mine.
Oh.
Malfunction detected. System failure imminent. Malfunction detected.
I'm back, you fuckers. Die!
System failure imminent.
We're good.
Arya, there's a Cerberus engineer in here hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him. Incoming!
He's shooting me. Why is he shooting me? Oh, there you go.
There is someone.
Find that engineer. Got him.
Cannons initializing. Aria, the cannons have to be armed manually.
I'm on it. Focus on the outlet.
I was jammed in, I couldn't get around. I was doing so well, look at all that damage!
Yeah.
Aria, there's a Cerberus engineering here hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him.
Where are you?
Incoming!
Hey!
Find that engineer. Got him.
Cannons initializing. Aria, the cannons have to be armed manually.
I'm on it.
Can you grab that, please? Thank you.
Cannons still need to be manually armed.
Focus on the outlet.
What Atlas? I killed him. Atlas was dead.
Cannons engaged. Head to the blast door.
Yeah! That's it what they want. They want them to be Iron Man. Didn't work. Oh. That's yes, that's bad.
Nice guns. They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while. Let's get inside. Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in.
Ah. Oh boy. I mean, even though they're the bad guys, you kind of feel sorry for them given all the blood. Particle rifle all the way. No, I don't do the particle rifle. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Let me know when they're not talking, and I'll talk.
In a second. We'll get the opportunity to kind of have a wander around the base.
We're in. Lock it down.
Aria, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Go!
Hayden, that biotic punch or whatever, it was looks a bit useless. Busy. Imagine if Aria wanted you to foot the bill for all those walls, stairs and other stuff your billets went through after the Cerberus soldiers.
I'd be broke.
So biotic punch don't work well against mechs. Ian, your strategy of standing in the open to fight the mech was interesting. Especially when it was next to the shield pylon. Hayden, You know you have this thing called Medigel. Might not be a good time to use it. Might have been a good time to use it, but whatever. I'm not judging. Ian, we're all not judging you.
You all totally are.
BZ, except me, I am judging you. Hayden, welcome to the Normandy. Too bad you won't be getting off this beach alive. Ian, those are Cerberus troops. They're already mostly on the way to being hussed, so you're doing them favours. BZ, see, this is why Cerberus suck. Cover is all over that area. Use it.
Totally judging me.
Yeah. I feel like a sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never approved of Omega's, what did you call it? Moral bankruptcy? Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
If you think I'm gonna let you carve a bloody path through this campaign, you're sadly mistaken.
And if you think you're going to change me, well, you're welcome to try.
Hey, if you do manage
Once
to,
up and running,
just
this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack.
Right, we're definitely not going to get this done before
Join
the
me
end of
at
the
the
stream.
command console when you're ready.
Definitely not.
And although we love you guys, I don't really want Rival trying to sit in one place for longer than he needs to.
It'd be nice to actually be able to move after this. Okay, let's have a look around. The stuff you can find all over the place, my dear.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster updates. We also lost some supplies. This is me saying make every damn shot count. Once we get eyes on other parts of the station, some of you will be sent to scout for supplies. Stay smart and alert, and we'll have Omega back in no time. Shepard.
Shepard.
Human.
Right, there's stuff.
Work.
Arya wants to talk to you.
Really? Ah, nice little weapon bench to work from. There's a shop here, but you gotta find things.
Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon... Finally. Where are you? You don't know? Seriously? Look, just check your Omni tool for the station schematics. What do you mean your Omni tool is broken? Rock, that's not good. Right. I'm not helping you. Sorry. Look, I'll just talk you back to the bunker, okay?
Yeah, there's stuff around here.
When you can spare some time, Commander.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and... well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough.
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Yeah, she is. Full poltergeist. Don't think we've got anything out here. I think it comes up later, doesn't it? There's like a...
Supplies are gonna be tight. If we hadn't lost that shipment.
You mean if we hadn't lost that ship and those people?
Well, yeah. That too.
There's like an alcohol.
Just a reminder,
something, isn't
Commander, when you find Cerberus terminals, please input my access code.
Thank you.
Rerouting systems.
Alright, we may as well just get moving. There's nothing to do right now. Cabs.
Hey, no plan ever survives contact with the enemy. Yeah, time to go solve everyone's problems for them because nobody else has initiative.
Yeah, that's what I call the Shepard problem when it comes to computer games. Like, Horizon Zero Dawn has the same thing.
Yeah.
You've got this world out there that apparently has grown up and functioned perfectly fine until Aloy comes along, and then no one can do anything for themselves.
Nope.
It's why I would like gaming. Tell me if you guys actually like this. You kind of like, you know, you go to a town or a city or something like that, say in Horizon Zero Dawn or Mass Effect or something, and you're like a job board or something. You know, it's like a main person who kind of goes, oh, you could try and help this person, that person, this, do this, that. And you can do them in any order you want. But as you do, like, the first three, a couple drop off. Because other people have done those jobs. Or they've run out of time to get them done. And it affects the world depending on what jobs you do and how quickly you do them.
That would be interesting.
So if there's like 10 jobs you can do around a certain area of the game, you will only ever have enough time to, say, get 7 of them done.
So which 3 do you leave?
Which 3 do you leave undone? That does multiple things. One, it changes the game world because either those jobs don't get done or someone else, maybe a rival in the game, does them. Or, yeah, like I say, they just don't get done, which affects the game world. Because you didn't do that, or you didn't get time, or your rival did them instead of you.
Yeah.
That then gives you replayability.
Yeah.
Because you've got 10 jobs in that one city. Now, if you've got like 3-4 hubs in the game world, there's 10 jobs, say, per hub, or 10, or city, or whatever. How many different combinations of jobs have you got? And they'll each, depending on which 3 you leave or 4 you leave, you know, will affect the game world in different ways. Won't give you access to that particular resource. Won't let you have this particular weapon. Whatever. But it would change the game world. So you'd be playing it, so how many times?
Hundreds.
Hundreds of different times, because it's got hundreds of different permutations. And they're not massive things, because it's just changing a few lines of dialogue here and there, and how a map looks. Maybe an entire section of the city is off limits to you now, because it's taken over by an underworld organization or a religious society or something like that, and because you're not on good terms with them because you didn't do their job, you're not allowed there. So that means you don't have access to any of the shops or anything like that.
JP, you need one of those back massages you see in back of New York taxi cabs.
Really?
We know the sort of wooden rollable seat covers, one of them.
Yeah, that's not bad.
JP, I think her head was hacked.
Yes, it was.
BZ, her voice is familiar.
It is. She voices someone else in the game as well.
Mitch, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. JP, Cold Waters had the same problem. Aiden, Cold Waters is a perfect example because you're the only NATO ship against the entire Russian Navy.
Exactly.
And if you die, the war is lost. BC, Horizon Zero Dawn was top. Yeah, but other people doing stuff would be cool. Yeah, and missile barrages that require the first 7 missiles to carry crudely worded insults and only put an actual warhead in the last missile.
That'd be awesome.
JP, that's a living world RPG. Very rare.
Yeah, but it's not difficult. You're basically just saying, this affects this. This affects this.
Yeah.
You go around it, and you say, if you don't do this, then they don't get this. But every time you play the game, you can then go, right, you know, I did that one last time, but I didn't do that one, so I'm going to do that one instead. It's not massive. It's not like branching storylines or anything. You're just changing little bits so that it opens up or leaves something else closed. Anyway.
How are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting.
You like talking like you're in charge. Believe me, you're not. The Shepard is the only one in charge.
I'll cross-reference with my station schematics to try and figure out where you are.
Alright.
Good luck out there.
Yeah? Oh, no, actually cancel. Let's make sure we've... I don't think we've...
I saw
one more try. Crap.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them back here.
I'll see what I can do.
I think we're done on that. There's no one else around.
Commander?
Yes. Alright, let's just get moving.
Yep.
Looks like they're the only two for now.
I'm giving up. New inverters.
It would have been cool for this game, really, since there's a Reaper invasion, you'll only be really able to do so much.
Exactly.
Well, there is consequences if you don't do missions.
Yes, but there's not... You're not given a timeline
No.
that's stringent enough. You're not given, like, Grissom Academy, yeah?
Yeah.
And say 2 other things, and you only have time to do 2.
Yeah.
It's not like a 3-mission countdown on all 3 missions. Or 2-mission countdown on all 3 missions, so you have to go, right, which 2 can I get to?
Yeah.
So then you have a choice of, do you go for Grissom Academy? Do you go for this? Do you go for this? And then whichever one you don't do,
You lose that person.
you lose whether it's an ally or whatever. And then when you first play through, you don't know that Jack's at Grissom Academy.
No, that's true.
So you could lose Jack.
That's true. If you don't decide not to look at the internet.
Yeah, but that's the point. The first time you play through it, most people don't.
That's true.
So it could be something that's built into the game. Yes, if you don't do Grissom Academy, if you go straight to the story missions, yes, you lose Jack, but that's... You put on a limit that means they cannot do them all.
Yeah.
And then the game world changes around it.
Hayden, this DLC might be another example. There is a Paragon Renegade option later, but if you're an engineer, you can totally sidestep that choice.
Yeah. You can. Because as an engineer, you can override the barriers, which is cool.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Their leader, Darius, took advantage of the situation and carved the Talons a bigger piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good or because we need numbers?
They're cannon fodder. We're using them because they're the only game in town.
You're gonna let them know that?
Relax, Shepard. This is how it works on Omega. Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, their priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Let's move.
Here we go.
Commander, confirming Cerberus activity in your area. Let's see if I can hack their comm system.
First things first. Up and over. Climbing up the ladder.
One of these air shafts should lead us to Talon territory.
The terminal is active. Thank you, Commander.
Hang on. Alright, let's just... Ah! Okay, now I understand it. Sorry. More money. More money, more problems.
No fear problems.
No, definitely more problems in this game. Do you know why?
Why?
Because more stuff I can buy.
But it's still the same amount of stuff. It's just you can afford them.
Ooh, high velocity barrel. Yummy. What we got?
Draco. One of Omega. Don't F with Aria.
Mm-hmm.
The BC. Unless she invites you to her bed. Draco. True.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, such a mission setup where you can only do a few missions out of a set would have been a perfect
into the
set for
Cerberus
this game.
comms.
They even had
Patching you in
Garrus
now.
talking about making podcasting about who lives and dies.
Exactly. Be a perfect little thing. You don't have time to do everything. So then you have to make decisions. They could even do it so that, you know, yeah, you don't have time to do everything. And that affects what forces you have to bring at the end.
Yeah.
What you can actually bring to bear.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
There's so much you could have done with it. But hey, they didn't go down that route.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are given as good as they get.
Slag?
You stuck.
Yes, I was. Not anymore, though. Ooh, salvage. More money!
Commander, Cerberus communications indicate that the high priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon outpost.
Understood.
We are seriously making some cash here.
Not complaining.
Oh no. Don't complain.
Search the area.
Anything down here? Money?
Stuff we need.
Cuddly toys?
My influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
You know. We like to help out when we can. Alright, let's get in there. I always prefer just using an awful lot of ammunition.
Yep.
It tends to have the best effect.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now,
I can monitor enemy movement in sectors 4 through 12 now. Excellent.
get out of my way, Aria. I can't save your station if you keep getting in my way. Oh. 77%, was that primary data computer or something? Probably. I always find it's best not to ask these questions. I actually really like this gun for the amount of time you can just hold down the trigger and keep blasting.
It does have a lot of ammo.
It's only got 180 rounds in one magazine.
think so.
See, she has really good weapons.
Take care of the wounded, and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
Indeed.
My. Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Arya. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction.
Yeah.
The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Arya, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
That's a generous offer. Arya, does the Commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
All right, then. Come with me.
All right.
You've improved your biotics since last I saw you.
You noticed the biotic grenades?
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
High velocity shotgun barrel. It's not bad, I suppose. Don't think there's anything else in here, is there? Why are you facing a wall? You suck at your job. You know that, right?
You almost look hang dog there.
Let's ride. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just sore. Alright, while we're on the lift. Because I've noticed Centurion's little comment from on Twitch. We're also on Twitch, which is at Twitch/Rival Zone Gaming, just so everyone knows. That prevents the player from ever having a perfect playthrough where everything is done and everyone is happy. Some folk crave that kind of thing. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I actually quite like it, but it might not go over well after you've finished playthrough or two. You try to unlock the ability and to have that perfect playthrough situation. That's not entirely true. There would be one set of options which would give you the perfect playthrough.
Where the decision, where a option doesn't change the.
No, you would have you have your thing, but you'd have a perfect playthrough. The idea being that you get the most good.
Yeah.
Right, but it would be the options you choose would unlock or lock away certain other bits, which would mean there is a perfect playthrough in there, just like any game. But
it's what's in the box at that time.
You have to pick the right missions and do them in the right order, or not the right order, but have to do them before you run out of time and things like that.
Yeah. Centurion. Wow, I like it. Right. Get the pulse rifle on playthrough to-do list. Hayden, 77%. Was that a primary data computer or something?
Yeah.
BD. Was it 77% or an increase of 77%? Because those are very different.
They are very different, yes.
Ian. Most likely an unregistered network access point. Why hack a firewall when you can have someone behind it plug a Bluetooth stick in a computer beforehand? Oh, your chewing out made him lose his cool.
What?
You're pointing a gun at a wall and he kind of went.
Oh, right.
Hayden, the walls have eyes and he knows it. The BZ, I love he reacted to that.
I love that you guys loved it. Alright, let's rock and roll. We're running out of time.
I think we'll
Rampart mechs incoming.
I stayed too long. It's my own fault. That was my fault. That was my fault.
Rampart mechs incoming. They left an atlas behind to cover their retreat.
Oh, don't tempt me. She tempted me. Almost managed to take it out.
Yeah.
Yes, I wanted an atlas. Ooh, that's a knew that was going to happen.
This
I'm
way.
keeping the rocket launcher. Oh, I've just made me drop the rocket launcher, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, it didn't! Ah! Thought it was going to make me drop the rocket launcher, but it didn't. It didn't make me drop the rocket launcher. I held on to the rocket launcher.
There is something to pick up and everything.
Even more money. More money, more problems. Oh, look, a door. Uh-oh. That sounds friendly.
I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Reports coming in. Additional town forces on the catwalks.
Finally, a little recognition.
Actually, Arya, I'm target alpha.
go back to these assault riflets. Gun down there somewhere.
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down anymore. Nyrene to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk center. Door jammed again. This may take a moment.
You're not just using the catwalks as a secret passage to the base, are you?
The long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here. Working on it. They've hacked the bridge control. Doors open. Let's go. Hurry up. I need to get to my people.
We're good. Okay. Ooh, big guns.
Boss.
We're done! Woo!
Made it. You're brilliant.
It was a big fight.
It was.
Much bigger fight than I was expecting.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost. Also,
small operation.
Routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants?
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before, they're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs, then attacked everyone in sight. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutants really got under her skin.
Okay, that's where we're going to stop.
Good plan, babe.
Because we've only got 5 minutes left.
Yes.
And I need more painkillers.
Yep, I'm gonna make you some toast and then get you some pills.
Okay, let's have a quick run through the chat because it's been. That's not a perfect playthrough. That's an optimal playthrough. The difference is critical.
It's a completionist thing.
It is a completionist thing. Then you have to replay the game. Oh dear. Man, I bet those Atlas mechs would love to see your giant anti-armor sniper. Yeah, but I've already fired it, and it only took a few rounds. I wasn't actually far. I was going for the cockpit, trying to shatter the glass.
So you could drive it.
Yeah, well, you know.
BC options menu to switch. Only you can do it off or on. Hayden, Jurassic World Evolution came up with something like that. Now I think about it. You go to New Blood to save 70 dinosaurs, and in the end, you can only save 8.
And in which 8 is up to you.
Yeah, and the species you don't save, you lose access to completely.
There you go. Scare rate of 5, but you killed nothing with that magazine. 5 hours later, that weapon fired. That's because I was holding down the button. I didn't realise you had to wait for it to charge and then let go. I thought it was like the one of the other weapons where you hold it down, it charges, then boom.
Yeah.
Well, she did well against the Reaper troops, yes. Why does it say you've only been going 52 minutes? Is YouTube broken? Yes. When I do my Final Fantasy VII playthrough, it sits there and says, "Oh, you've only done 2.5 hours," even though I've done 4 hours. It's because if it has to buffer at any time, it resets the clock.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, because a bunch of times on the live stream it said like you've been doing 2 hours 24 minutes or 2 hours 50 something minutes. And it's like, no, I've been going 4 hours, and when the video uploads, it uploads the whole 4 hours. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's just weird. Okay, so we will finish this next week. And then what?
Well, after Omega?
I guess we have to go and do...
I think we should plan a party.
Well, we could plan a party, or we could go and do the Asari One World.
That's probably a better idea. We definitely need to plan a party at some point, though.
Well, if we want Miranda to be there...
We need to do her mission.
We need to do Sanctuary as well. Yeah. And then she turns up.
Yeah.
My YouTube says 2 hours. It's not even consistently wrong. Alright, guys. So, tomorrow will be the first live stream of the Call of Cthulhu.
Yep.
I'm just going to get the actual name of that because there is a different namey type thing. It is the Curse of Saint Craythorn.
Yep.
Episode 1, because it's going to be different. For those who don't know, Call of Cthulhu is a Lovecraftian horror-ish thing, but it's more about like in D&D that you see on a Wednesday. It's about doing damage and combats like that. In this, it's more about detective. It's about figuring things out. It's been run by Midgeman. Who people who follow the D&D, you'll know who Midgeman is. But he's going to DM the whole thing. It's very different because combat is not advised because you can die. Like die. Also, you can lose your sanity and go insane.
Whoa, that's not good.
So that's another way for your character to lose. But from what I can gather, it'll be multiple mysteries to solve. So if you tune in, you can keep track of everything that's going on, make your own notes, and jump into my chat on either Twitch or YouTube and kind of say, ask this question.
I'm going to be running a cocktail bar.
And Red will be running a cocktail bar, like she always does whenever I do a D&D or something like that.
Well, above the inn, you don't really have cocktails in.
No, you don't. But in the inn on the D&D changes every week. The name of the inn changes every week, which I find freaking hilarious, to be honest with you, because some of the names you come up with are brilliant. So, I do advise you to join in. And if you might figure something out and you can put it in the chat, and then I can go, I've had an epiphany.
I have a question.
Okay.
It's a good one.
All right.
Are you going to do a voice for your character? Because he is voiceable. Don't tell them who he is, but
My character is based on a well-known TV character from a certain show. And part of me wants to voice him, but part of me is like, out of respect for the actor that played him, or the comedian who played him.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking go a bit posh.
No, but now you're telling him that I'm posh. Or my character's posh. You're not telling them that. You're telling them that. How could you do that?
Well, posher.
Posher. I really want to say a certain word now.
No.
But I want to.
I know you do.
Oh, let me say it. Let me say it.
No.
Please.
Mime it.
Anyway, calling it a day. So, to everyone who's joined us this evening, thank you very much for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Call of Cthulhu starts tomorrow, and Final Fantasy VII will continue on Sunday.
Yes.
Which we only need 1 GB of memory to run.
Yes.
So that should be completely safe.
Well, yes, because it is a million years old, that game.
Mm-hmm. And I'll continue to work on the memory, which we're fairly sure is the problem. And that will hopefully stop the blue screen and stop games from crashing and things like that. No, not Scotty.
No, he's not allowed to do that voice. His mum would smack him quite a lot.
But anyway, until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. I'm off to take painkillers and spicy drinks? Fizzy drinks.
Don't drink spicy drinks,
Don't
mate.
drink spicy drinks. Until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll see you there. There's a hand. Bye-bye. Yeah, 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Yeah.